everyone, it's Randy from Dreamy Bohemian, and I am stopping by today because I am going to make some bead dangles. I'm working on some sweet peas, and I just need to get the dangles made for them. And so I thought I would just kind of pop on today and make dangles with you since I've never done that before. Here's some that I've already made, and I follow Sheila's tutorial in Bohodaydreams, her dangles, and I'll link those below. I've been working on mine for a really long time, and they've never turned out as well as Sheila's, and I finally feel like I kind of got the hang of it on these, and so I got a little bit braver, and so we'll see what happens here. I've kind of cheated. I got everything together yesterday because I'm so bad with what to choose and making a decision on what to choose, especially on these beads. It takes me forever, even just to do one dangle. So I didn't want to put you through that pain, so I have laid out everything. And I mean, it's pretty funny. I'm using this little medicine separator. So I've got all my beads that I want to make today in here, except for two. And I've got them separated like this so that I already know which findings that I want to use with it. I've just kind of gone by Sheila's videos and went and kind of found things that she uses. I've got, you know, my bead caps and all these things on standby when I need to do my beads, and so I just get that out. And then I have some little random beads here that you know, I play with. I ordered these just for kind of the ends, these little seed beads. My wire that I was working with before, I couldn't find 20 gauge wire, and so I finally found some, and it works so much better. I think it was 24 or 18. I can't remember which way it went. Anyway, it was too wide for a lot of the bead holes. So this is the bead wire here. It comes from the Beadsmith, and it's 20 gauge. And so it works so much better, so much better. And then I just kind of put them on little bulb pins when I'm done. And I'll link these. I like this little container here for these. And also you get a good amount for a good price for these bulb pins. I can't remember how much they are, but I'll link those below too so that you can get some gold ones. I've had multi-packs, and I've been using the rose gold because it didn't have any gold in it, and so I really wanted some gold, so I found those, and I really like those. I've also already got my my wire cut, and then I've got my loops on the end. So I've got the one loop in the wire, and I probably got these cut too long, but it's okay. We cut off whatever we don't need, and you always need a little wiggle room when you're twisting. So the reason that I'm making these, excuse me, I'm still a little hoarse from when I was sick, and I have to clear my throat a lot, and so I apologize in advance. But I'm working on some sweet peas. I'm working on purple here. Somebody requested a purple, and this one's turning out really pretty. And I'm working on two purples. So I've got some dangles done for one of them, and I never can decide to the last minute, but I always do a range of colors. Look at that beautiful dark purple there, and then I do some gold for some neutral, and just a range of purples. I love this one. That's a plum color, and so look at that one. That one's really pretty too. So these are the colors that I'm working with on those. And then I've got a sherbet colored one. I'm really excited about this one. I just needed, it was spring, and I just needed something fun. I wasn't feeling well. And I just got out my paints and kind of picked out the sherbet colors. And so it's turned out so bright and fun. I'm not making this one for anybody in particular. I just wanted to make one that was bright and fun. And this is what came out. So I'm going to be making dangles for this. And I'm actually going to use Sheila's Spring. I think this is Spring or maybe it's Pastel. Trim bundle to embellish that one, the sherbet one. So I can't wait to see how this one turns out. I'm working on this one, so I kind of got stalled on this little guy. It's tans and browns, and it's got a pop of blue here and there. And I haven't found a bead that I'm 100% in love with yet for this. I do have some of the embellishments picked out, and that gold's pretty for this one. But I just kind of was working on other things and got stalled on this one. So I'm not making beads for this one today, but I need to. As soon as I find a bead that I like. But this one, so I've already sent a lady, Penelope, and she requested another for her daughter, and it be in neutrals, and blacks and grays, light gray, dark gray. And I am loving how this is turning out. It's a little sneak peek. And I love the white, the pop of white on there. Isn't that gorgeous? I did some silver also. This is a silver one. It's going to be really pretty. And I'm going to use Sheila's Poe trim package on this one. I haven't got that out, so I don't have that to show you yet for this one. But I'm really excited to see how this one's going to turn out. And I'm going to do some black and white beads on this one. And so if you don't want to know what a sweet pea is, or would like to see the tutorial for that, I will link that below. This one's not quite complete yet, but it's one of the most complete that I have so far. They're just a little mini ring-bound journal, and they're made out of cardstock index cards. And you have to use the thick cardstock index cards. I'll link those below. Or else the index card will get really warped. So the regular index cards that you find, you know, at the office supply store or Walmart or Target or any of those with the lines on them, they're too thin and they don't work. So you have to get these thick ones. And you can find those on Amazon, and I'll link those below too. These are the 3x5. I haven't made any other size than that. So what you do is you cut these in half, and then that's your pages, and you use 12 cards. It turns into 24 when you cut them in half, and that's 48 pages front and back. So they are really cute. They give you a lot of freedom. It's more of a mixed media journal than just a regular journal. So it's more of just little tiny pieces of art in one little place here. So they're really fun. So that is why I'm making my dangles today. So I'm just going to get going here and start on this black and white one, I think. So this is one of the beads that I got from Sheila in her little bead, what do you call them? Bead strands. And like I said, I've already got everything picked out here. And so I've got some bead caps and some rondelles and some little daisy spacers that we're just going to put in this one. And it will go with this one, the black and white. So you gotta have the right tools. I bought this little set, and it all came together. It actually has 5 pieces. I think that's what came with it. And mostly I use these round nose pliers and the little cutters. And then I use these a lot. These are smoothers. And so if your wire gets wonky when you take it off, especially if it's on a roll like that, it just straightens out your wire. And it's not a lot of effort, and just however many times you need to get it straightened out, you can. It works wonders. So this wasn't a very expensive little kit, and I've just loved it. You know, I love that I don't have to piecemeal all of these pieces. So, all right, so let's see what we were doing here. I don't guess it matters which way. Wasn't, I don't remember what the bottom or the top was, but I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna do that on the top. I'll do this on the bottom. I have a little silver ball, and I'm just gonna start that right there. And this is not a tutorial. This is more of just a craft with me. And so, please don't expect perfection. I'm not the master bead maker like Sheila is. So, you know, I'm just doing the best I can. So I think that is so pretty. These little Rondelle spacers with the rhinestones in there. And I'll put the little daisy there. I think that's how, I wonder if that's, I don't think that's what I did. I think I did this next. I love these little bead caps. Let's see if that, oh, isn't that pretty? Since this is black and white, I decided to mix the silver and the gold. And I thought that would be really pretty. I think I might put that one on top. And this one is just a thin little metal one, but it's filigree. It's really pretty. So I think I'll do that next. Sometimes you have to put these little elliptical beads inside of your bead cap so it kind of slides in the hole of the bead, because they have kind of large holes, and that kind of secures everything and keeps it from wobbling around too much. So I'm going to put one of those in there. I actually need to find some more of those, but it keeps that from wobbling around too much. And so it's very helpful, because when you go to secure your bead, it's not wiggling all over the place. So that's nice. Put that in there. I love the gold and the silver mix. It's going to be so pretty. Yes, I like that a lot. It's so sparkly. I love these beads with the little bumps on them, so they're pretty cool. So next, I'm actually going to take the flat. They're flat on both sides, if you can see that. And then I'm going to go all the way down to the bead here, and then I'm just going to give it a little right angle twist. See what I mean? I'm not probably doing this perfect. But then you take that and then you twist it back this way over what you just did right there. And I don't like this one for that. I'm gonna switch this and do the round. And then I'm gonna get these. And then you just twist it around. Well, see what I mean? I think I pulled too hard. Let me get that back up there. Excuse me. Get that back down. You can do it with your hand too, like this. You don't have to do it with that. And then just go around until it's tight, but not too tight, because you don't want to push this loop out. What's that? And then you cut off your excess. Kind of hold on to that so it doesn't fly around. But there you have your bead. Isn't that pretty? I love how that turned out. I love black and white. So that's going to go with a black and white. And then I'm going to do this little heart with the black and white also. So I like that one a lot. I don't know where those little hearts came from. I just had them in some beads that I got randomly from, I think, Facebook Marketplace. Let's see. Here we go. Like I said, I picked out all of these things beforehand, so you wouldn't have to sit and watch me torturously choose which beads I want. I'm going to pick maybe a little shorter wire here. I think that one will do. And then, let's see. I think I'm going to do this on the top. And I'm not sure why I have two of those. But we'll put that on. This is kind of a little faceted gold bead. They're really pretty. They give a lot of sparkle. Another little, a smaller rondelle. Oh, you know what? I think I was going to do this like a little umbrella. Kind of do it upside down there. That looks so cute to me. And then put the rondelle, and then the little bead, and then the heart kind of sits down in there because it's got a larger opening, and I really like that. So let's see if this was the next one. Oh yeah, that sits down in there nicely. I wonder, let me try this. See if that fits down in there. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I hope I'm staying in frame. And then I'll put another one of those faceted beads there. And then a little gold one on top. And look how cute that is. Just adorable. And then we're just going to do the same thing. I'm going to take that and fold it over. And then come back over what you just did. You're basically coming back over the tool is what you're doing. Just flipping it back over. And that one's a little wide, and that's why I like to take that off and put this one in next. And then I just flip around until that's tight. And then you can kind of straighten up your loop as well. My loops are never perfect. And this one is a little bit loose, so I might go around one more time. Yep, that makes it nice and tight. I'm sorry about the clarity of that. Sometimes the video doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, that is so cute. So very cute. I love that. So it's kind of a larger and a smaller dangle that we have for the black and white. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot, y'all. I'm doing Kate 2.0. and she's going to be gorgeous. So the last Kate that I did, was inspired by one of her lighter blue dresses. But if you watch Bridgerton, you know that Kate wears a lot of dark blue, really pretty blue. And then she accents it with purple a lot. And so this is going to be Kate 2.0. I can't wait to get this done. But look at all the beautiful fabrics that I'm going to put on Kate. Some of Sheila's trim, some purple sari bundle from Sheila a long time ago, some bling, and look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And I have some navy velvet from Sheila. We'll see if that works. A purple piece here. And my husband found this for me at a thrift shop. It's a scarf. A beautiful scarf, so I might try to use some of that. I thought that looked really, really pretty. Excuse me. I'll just get something to drink real quick. And another cough drop. Sorry about all that. I thought I was over this mess, and this cough just won't go away. I hope I can talk with this cough drop in my mouth. But so for Kate, I chose these beautiful beads here. And they're going to look really pretty with her. And then this one, I've got a little, it's kind of a purple color there. I don't know. Hope you can see that. And some gold. So these will pick up those colors. And then near that, oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous. I love these beads. So let's get to getting on that. I thought gold would be perfect for that. So I think I'm gonna, was that at the top or the bottom? I think that's the top. So I'm gonna build the bottom with this little tiny seed bead. If I can catch it. Is it gonna fit? Uh-oh, where'd it go? Okay, I might need another one. Let's see. There we go. Those have a little silver tint to them almost, even though they're gold. So I really wanted a gold piece. Let's slide this down on there. That's pretty. And then a larger daisy spacer. Not sure if this is how I wanted it, but let's see. Oh yeah, no, I think this was next, this purple bead, and then the daisy, and then the beautiful blue bead. Oh yes, there we go. And then we'll do that beautiful little bead cap there, so delicate. And this blue little bead. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that just going to pick up Kate beautifully? Look at that. Gorgeous. All right, and then just going to take, let's see which way my loop is going here and do it the same way. The reason that you go down to the bead, the top of the bead, and flip it over is because you want it to be nice and tight. That way that gives you a really tight loop when you go to twist it around. So I just do mine with my hand. I can use both my left and my right, so it doesn't matter. Usually I can twist pretty well with my left hand. That's good and tight. And I'm just going to straighten up my loop here. And then cut this extra piece off. All right. And it's sticking out just a little bit, so I'm going to pinch that in. If it'll be still. Okay. All right. So there's Kate 2.0 #1 bead. I love those beads. So I'm going to do another one. I didn't know how I was going to separate these beads. I had them laid out on the table here, and I thought if I even bump this table, those beads are going to go everywhere. So I think it's pretty hysterical that I just happened to have this sitting by. I was like, ooh, that'll work. So silly. Oh, okay. Let's get going again. I can't wait to get done and go outside, y'all. It's so pretty. The sun is shining. It's like 77 degrees today. We went to lunch after church and sat outside. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. It was just nice, you know, after being cooped up for so long. That was a little wiggly, so I just straightened that out there a little bit. I think this is that bead that was too small. Let's see. Nope, that's the right one. I wonder if I was going to put that on top. I bet I was. Okay. Let's get started here. I think I'm going to do the little umbrella thing here, like that. And add that in that pretty. So pretty. Oh, I think I was going to put that little bead cap there. Looking so pretty. So we're already at 30 minutes almost, so I can't imagine. I mean, really, can you imagine me having to choose what beads I was going to use? Yeah, we'd be here all day. Oops. Okay. Oh, just gorgeous. It's so exotic, isn't it? I just love that. Okay. So let's get this one. I'm going to go touch that bead. Make sure everything's down. Oh, I don't want to take the bead off. And then since my my loop is going that way, I want to go the same way with this. And then flip it back over. Really easy. And then change that out. And then just go around a couple of times till everything's tight. That one's trying to go around my little spacer bead. Oh well, I just let it. I'm not gonna fight it on the video. Make sure we're getting tight. Yep. And cut that off. I just love these. Don't you think those are gorgeous? Just love those. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 more beads to go. So I'm gonna shut this off now and just come back and do beads part 2 maybe, so that I can get all my beads done with you for my little sweet peas. So thanks so much for watching this portion of it. I will do a part 2 so it's not too long, and I will see you guys back in a few minutes. Thank you.